There's definitely like a million things I just learned along the way, you know, because it was just literally the growth just steadily went faster and faster over the course of the years.
Just the world we live in. You know, we're obsessed with violence, we're obsessed with that type of stuff, and we shed light on.
Don't start the video with you shopping.
In this video, you will learn the rules and strategies the YouTube genius and clickbait master Mrbeast used to grow his channel to over 65 million subscribers on YouTube. What's going on, ambitious creators? It's Idris Ndagwa here, helping ambitious creators like you go big and go bigger on YouTube. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you are subscribed and click the bell to get notified for upcoming videos just like this one you're watching. Alright, so now let's learn from Mrbeast, and here are his top 12 rules for YouTube success. Number 1, go the extra mile.
Tip number 1 is to go above and beyond in everything you do. When you go the extra mile, viewers just really notice. Like anything, you know, they just can tell, and it'll make them more inclined to click on videos in the future when they feel like you put a lot of effort into your videos.
Rule number 2, be controversial.
Controversy equals views on YouTube. Case in point, Sam Pepper did an ISIS kidnapping prank, and someone else did a Minecraft school shooting video. The videos are so controversial. They know that when people read that title, they're going to click on it and they're going to tell other people. If you want views on YouTube, sadly, the best way is just to do something so stupid, something so ridiculous that people have to click on that video and they have to tell people about it. I'm going to say it again because I want you to remember it. Controversy equals views. If you really want views, do something stupid, it will get views. That's how YouTube works. You see, when you upload that video, some other YouTuber is going to watch it, and if it is really stupid, it is purely stupid, like that ISIS prank and this, Minecraft school shooting, that YouTuber is going to make a video on it, then other YouTubers will see that and make videos on it, and they're going to tell other people, they're going to tweet about it, they're going to share it, people are going to talk about it. You know, some of the blame honestly falls on us for bringing so much attention to it. And Sam Pepper's ISIS prank video, someone started a petition to have that video removed. That petition has over 100,000 signers. Do you think those 100,000 people saw the video? No. Most of those signers saw someone shared the petition on social media. Were like, what's this? Looked up the video, watched an ad, watched the video, then signed the petition. Like, all this stuff we're doing, it's just giving them attention. We're just playing into it. Now, don't take me out of context. I'm not saying that's the only way to get noticed. Like, freaking FaZe Rain has 2 million subscribers. He's the most genuine and, non-misleading person on YouTube, and he's pretty big. So you can obviously get somewhere on YouTube being, normal and stuff. I'm just saying, if you really want views, sadly, the truth is you got to do something so stupid and controversial that other people have to talk about it. And when they talk about it, that's just more views for you. And it's just going to keep repeating itself. And it's just the world we live in. We're obsessed with violence. We're obsessed with that type of stuff. And we shed light on when people do good things, but we don't shed light on it enough. Not as much as we talk about negative things. So there you go.
Number 3, get the click and watch time.
There's definitely like a million things I just learned along the way, because it was just literally the growth just steadily went faster and faster over the course of the years. But the biggest point was when Quebblecop, Jordy, showed me a graph where he took all his videos and he graphed them by click-through rate and average view duration. And the ones with the higher click-through rate and average view duration combined got the most views. And like videos with low click-through rate but high average view duration did all right, and high click-through rate, low average view duration did all right. But basically it showed that the higher both numbers are combined, exponentially more the views are. And that's when I was like, oh, okay, so just the higher these two metrics are, the more views you get. And then it's just about obsessing how to get the numbers up, really. Because when you think about it, what does YouTube want? They want people to click and watch a video and click and watch a video, which sounds obvious, but to a lot of people, they haven't figured it out because they think it's either clickbait or average view duration. I don't think many people, and it seems so obvious, but I don't think many people realize that it's both. And the higher both are, the exponentially more the views.
Number 4, hook the viewer from the beginning.
At the beginning of the video, just tell, like literally the simplest thing, just tell them why they should watch it. If you're putting 1 million Orbeez in a pool, don't start the video with you shopping for, your mom's birthday present. At the beginning of the video, just say, we're going to put 1 million Orbeez in this pool. And then that right there should, be at least slightly sufficient. For most people, it's just that. They're just not hooking viewers and the video ideas just aren't that entertaining. With the videos I was making when I was a smaller creator, I genuinely felt like, the algorithm hates me or this is unfair. But I just wasn't making content that deserved to get views. I don't know a nice way to put it. So I'm glad I'm talking about myself, because anyone else I'd feel bad. But the videos sucked. Like, I mean, you just look at the retention graphs. People would click off at the beginning. people didn't know sometimes what they're clicking on. And like, if I wasn't retaining a viewer, just why would it make sense for you to promote it? Like, why would you promote a 10-minute video that people watch on average a minute and a half? It just doesn't make sense. But it's very hard right off the bat to know what makes a good video, how to hold a viewer, how to get them to click and stuff like that. Some people are naturally entertaining, and retaining a viewer is just much easier for them. And some people, like me, you just need a long time to develop.
Number 5, find a great idea.
Well, obviously everything starts with an idea. And for me, I like to make my videos a little longer. So that's a big part of what ideas we do. So we just, the biggest thing is, you know, obviously a clickable thumbnail and title, interesting stuff, yada, yada. But is it something that people will genuinely want to watch? And this might be a little tangent, but one thing is a lot of creators think click-through rate is just like the title and thumbnail and did they click it, but a lot of it too is did they enjoy your last video? You know what I mean? Like, because if someone watches a video of yours and they loved it, you can bet the next time you're recommended, their chance of clicking is a lot higher, you know? So it's like, is it something that can be entertaining for a long time? Is it something that if they watch this next time, you know, they see a video of mine, will they be excited? Like, I loved that last one, so I want to watch the next one. Like those two type of things. And then obviously, you know, is it just interesting and clickable? And so that for, you know, ideation, that's obviously the first and foremost.
Alright, before number 6, if you want to grow your channel rapidly fast, make sure you download my 3 steps YouTube rapid growth guide. It is free. There's a link in the description of this video down below. Number 6, spend time on editing.
With editing, just no dull moments, you know, have a good hook at the beginning. Some minor tips I could give is like, you know, if I do a video like last sleep circle wins 10 grand, obviously people are going to watch to the end because they want to see who won the money. So you could apply that to your videos. If somehow you could have a payoff at the end, then, you know, more people are going to watch to the end just to see what happened. And just obviously don't cut out all dull moments, try not to over explain things. If a camera just sits on me and I'm just talking for 20 seconds, it doesn't hold retention as well as, you know, maybe me talking and other footage popping up.
Number 7, don't be afraid of data.
Don't be afraid of data. A lot of people just get scared of it, and if you're one of those people, you open it up and you don't even know what numbers to pay attention to, I'd advise you just start off by looking at your average view duration. You can literally see a line graph of where people click off. So if like your videos are like this and every time you sneeze you lose 20% of your viewership, cut out the parts where you sneeze, or just identify things like that. Sometimes it's not as obvious, but just wherever viewership, you know, leaves the video, just make notes why and just try to correct it. I would start off by doing that and then familiarize yourself with other data points, but that's the easiest one to fix.
Number 8, invest back to the channel and team.
Sure, I feel like most people don't care, but I'm down to talk about it. I started when I was 13 and I literally had no money at the time, which is kind of ironic because this year I spent millions of dollars on content. But I made Minecraft videos and I used to make $1 a day, literally. And I'd saved up for months. I bought a mic, saved up for more months, bought a computer, and just literally everything came from YouTube. So, and just as it went on, I from the day one, when I created my channel, every dollar I made, I put back into my channel for like 8 years straight. And that's basically what I did. And as the paychecks got bigger, the videos got bigger, really. I have dozens of employees at this point. A lot of them are full-time and a lot of part-time, which as you guys know,
yeah.
But to you guys listening, yes, I have director, a logistical expert. I mean, like, we do large-scale projects twice a week. So, like, getting a car dealership, buying 12 cars, getting all the insurances, because I'm referencing a video where I bought a car dealership and gave away all the cars. Like, just every little thing has to be done. And when you do that twice a week, plus like a lot of our videos, we spend 24 hours, like in a rainforest, in a desert. It's just like, literally, I'm going nonstop, like working around the clock. And so is like a dozen other people with me full time and a lot of part-time people. And even with that, we're barely getting the content out. Like there's no way if I was doing this by myself, I would probably only be able to upload like 5 times a year instead of like a month. We used to be like, all right, 100 grand a video, but now we're like, okay, we're gonna spend 200 grand on a video. So it keeps going up. Obviously, we're not gonna get to the point where we're spending over $1 million a video, probably.
Number 9, connect with others.
The big thing is I tried to connect with other YouTubers because a lot of what I know and what I've gone over, I wouldn't know without other YouTubers. So I would constantly spam like a dozen YouTubers a day. And like the first few people that I finally got in contact with, I learned so much off of, and they helped me understand how to make an entertaining video and stuff like that.
Number 10, don't make excuse.
Or my channel 2013, I've been doing it since I was 13 years old. And when I first started, I got 100,000 subscribers with an iPhone. And this is an iPhone 5 that recorded in 30 FPS, terrible quality. So as you guys know, like equipment's never an excuse because like people were constantly roasting me for the quality when I first blew up. I was like, I don't have money, I don't know what to do. But then, you know, I just reinvested every dollar I made, and over like the last, you know, whatever, 8 years.
Number 11, create a win-win.
I mean, I just want to make a win-win for everyone. Like, if they give me money, I will give it all away if that's what they want. Usually, I want to do it. They don't even have to tell me. And then it makes them look good. I get a video, and whoever I give the money to is happy. So I just think I found a way where everyone wins, and it's just like, to me, it makes sense, you know?
That's awesome.
It was Squid. They offered me $5,000, and I said, double it, and I'll go give it to a homeless person. They're like, no, you won't. People fake that. I was like, I promise. And then they gave me $10,000, and I literally, right when I got it, withdrew it. I went outside and gave it to a homeless person. But now that is a little reckless, and he's fine, but just giving money to people on the streets isn't the best idea. So now when we do stuff with homeless people, like we spend $100,000 on supplies and took it to random shelters and things like that. I just like working with brands because I feel like it's a win-win. And like the videos as of right now are popping and get a lot of views. So I just like, we all win. Why not, you know?
And finally, number 12, don't settle for success.
And that's what my mom tells me all the time is like, there's never been a day in my life where I've been like, satisfied. It's like I could hit 10 million subscribers and like 10 seconds later be like, okay, I want 100 million, like let's go, you know. So I don't know, and I think it's a blessing and a curse because I think there are days where I'm like, wow, I work all this time but I still feel like I have nothing. I know I have a lot, but you know what I mean. But I think that's part of why I am where I am, because I just, no matter what I have, I just want more, kind of. But I think it does come from a place of, it's not completely negative because I like helping people. And my 100% flat out goal is to make as much money as possible and give it away before I die. That's what I want to do. So it's not like, it's weird because I want to make a lot of money, but it's also because my mom, my brother, my sister, all my best friends work for me. Like everyone depends on me. I have to make a lot of money so I can make everyone I care about. Yeah. There's just a lot of people that depend on me, and that's part of it too. Whenever I'm like, that's why I struggle to take a day off, because I'm like, like, as if this doesn't work out, and these people who quit their jobs and dropped out of college for me, and I have to like screw them over. I feel like I'd rather just work and be slightly, unhappy than to like ever have to disappoint someone. Like that works for me, you know?
All right, my biggest takeaway is don't settle for success. When you make a video and the video blow up or the video start getting traction, make sure you don't settle for success. Celebrate your success and keep moving on. Success is a journey, so you have to keep moving on. You have to keep posting and you have to keep grinding. All right, ambitious creators, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and click here to watch recommended videos of the series. I will see you in the next one. Enjoy yourself and keep creating.